1888. That was the year the very first film ever was made, and it was as simple as 2 seconds of a man walking around in his garden. Flash forward more than 100 years later, and films have become this cultural phenomenon that people rush to theaters to see. But why? What makes films so compelling that people rush out in herds to see them?
It's two things. There's a piece of reality when you're looking at documentaries, and it's an escape, and it looks at different lives and how different people live.
I think cinema is important because there's so many stories to tell. You know, I don't know that much. I only know my own experiences, and there's so many other people with different experiences that I think are important and we should all learn about.
So cinema, I feel like, is very important, mainly because it can convey ideas that we don't really get to think about or have challenged in our everyday life. You know, a lot of movies, I feel like, and just media in general, should be there to provoke thought and conversation.
I think it's important because it's a way for people to express their artistic point of view, and I think entertainment's great. It brings people together and just opportunities to talk about new topics and different things that happen in movies.
I think they're important because they create opportunities for families to come together.
I like seeing movies that make me laugh.
Every year on Christmas, my family would go and watch a movie all together. I remember one year they played the wrong movie for us, so we all sat and were just little kids watching 2012 until they actually changed the movie and they started playing A Christmas Carol. But we all thought it was really funny that they played 2012.
I saw Jurassic Park when they released it in IMAX. That was insane. It was the coolest experience I think I've ever seen. You got to feel every part of that movie. It's pretty awesome.
My very best and most favorite moments is taking all of my children to see Polar Express in 3D, and we wore pajamas and it was fantastic.
My most recent favorite memory is taking my girls, my 2 daughters, to the Taylor Swift concert movie, and it was like the happiest night of their life. They felt like they were in a concert, but it was in the movie theaters, and it just provided an opportunity for us to create a memory together. So
I have always loved movies, ever since I was a little kid.
What should we do today? Do you want to go see Iron Man 2?
You betcha I do!
But it wasn't until just a few years ago when I started learning more about film and started making my own short films that I started to truly fall in love with it. I think people often overlook how important movies really are in our lives.
You know, what we do is meaningful, and the stuff that we decide to make is important.
My answer as to why cinema is important is exactly what most of the people I interviewed said. It's to bring people together, both as when you're viewing a film and when you're making them. Movies give us a chance to create memories that we'll never forget when we're watching them with others. But it's the same thing when making movies. Filmmaking is meant to be a very collaborative experience, and it can bring people together in amazing ways. I mean, think about it. Making a film is very hard when it's just one person. You need actors, you need a director, you need a writer, an editor. You need all of these people to come together to create a story and create something that people are going to talk about for years to come. That's the main reason that I want to be a filmmaker myself. I think it's so fun to create something that you can be proud of, and you can create it with other people that have the same exact passion as you. So now it's your turn to answer the question, why is cinema important to you?